Okay, we've left Brown Bay, the southern tip of Russell Island. We're now at the W's, just west of Carragara. That's the W's is, well, it's a marked channel that's in a zigzag formation. Gets a bit tight in there, which is on our port side at the moment. Gets a bit tight in there when the ferries go through and a bit lumpy. This is another area where I take caution. We've got sandbars either side. At the moment we've got 2.9 under the keel, which is good. We've got a 2.38 high at 10:11 and it's now 9:15. So we're crossing an hour roughly before high. And we've still got 2.9 under the keel. There you can see the ferries coming through the W's. Now on our starboard side, we've got a north cardinal mark just here at about 2 o'clock. Still got 2.9 under the keel. Okay, we have Lamb Island over, not Lamb, Carragara there on the tip. And this is the passage that goes through to Russell Island Ferry Terminal. Now between us and that passage there is a massive sandbank. So I'd recommend that you go around the North Cardinal mark. Still got 2.9 under the keel. And as you can see over here to your port, ferries and the car ferry and going through at the moment. We're not going that way, we're turning starboard. Once we get past this cardinal mark, we're going to go between Macleay and Carragara. We spent a lot of money here with all the new terminals, ferry terminals. This is the Carragara terminal here. As you can see up front, a lot of boats anchored. We spent a fair bit of time here in the past few years. Yeah, anchored here. A lot of boats, a lot of regulars. And on the port side here, we approaching, well, this is Macleay. And 50 feet of water there on that bend, you wouldn't believe it, would you? And they spent a lot of money in these areas. And there's the Macleay Ferry Terminal. Brand new car park, brand new jetty, ramp. And Lamb Island Ferry Terminal in the distance. We just hit on just 15 minutes before high, so the tide will start turning and help us go up the western side of Straddie in the distance there, so, and up towards Diambilla. Okay, we're leaving Russell behind. That's Russell Island there. And we're coming up to North Straddie on our starboard side. That's the northern entrance to the Canipa Passage. It's a quicker trip down that way, but even though I've got enough depth for our boat, I still like using the main channel. There's the entrance to the Canipa there. Also known as Coward's Corner. Why? It's protected from most of the winds other than the northerly, northwest. Pretty safe anchorage. Been there quite a few times in big storms. What we've done, we've got a southeasterly blowing about 10 knots. So I've just put up the headsail. And we've actually picked up an extra knot by putting that up. It's sailing, motor sailing, but anyway, we've got to sail it. And where are we going? Oh, all the way up to the other end, North Stratty. We've got a slack tide now, so the tide's turned. So we shouldn't be too long before we get there. Just going past Blakesley's on good anchorage here on Stratty. Good camping grounds as well. Seen some really big fish being caught here. Pretty well protected, anything from the southeast, northeast. As we go around. We got the northern tip of Lamb Island and the northern tip of Clay, and in the distance we've got Coochie Mudlow. So in that direction we've got the Banana Banks. Now on the Banana Banks there is a weather station. If you go to Google search and punch in Banana Banks weather station, it's a government site, so it'll come up with the beacon. And it'll give you a pretty correct wind speed. They update it every half hour. So it's very, very good in unpredictable weather. Yeah, just go to Banana Banks weather beacon and take your lead from there. We just lost our wind. We did have a little bit of southeasterly. But, up in the distance you can see the tip of Stratty Dunwich. And to our port you can see Peel Island. Now Peel Island is very well protected as anything from the north, but I'm actually going to make a decision when we get here whether to stop at Diambilla or go straight through to Green, just outside Manly. I'll have a look at the current flow and all that, and I'm just about to put in a trolling line. I've got a little diving board recommended and by Spiro. How are you, Spiro? The fishing guide. He showed me how to... Fishing Guru? Sorry, I've been corrected. Fishing Guru. And very much so. Anyway, I'll put the line out and we'll see what happens. There you go, Morton Island. Large and big and small sand hills over there. We decided to go past Diambilla, past Peel. We've had a pretty good run, so we've got the wind behind us, tide behind us. We're only an hour from Green Island, so she actually hit at our normal revs. We do 5 knots at 1600 cruise. And she actually touched 6.9 knots for quite a while. There we go, Raby Bay on our port. City of Brisbane in the background. Tall high rise and Manly up ahead. Well, just arrived at Green Island, just off Manly here at Moreton Bay. We had a really, really good run, so we decided to give Diambilla a miss. And 22 nautical miles, we averaged it's 5.5 knots. Well, pretty good. We had everything going for us. We've anchored here in 3.8 metres of water, gives us it gives us that much under the keel. 2.3 under the keel at the moment, and we've got another 500 mil to drop, so we've got plenty of water. The weather's looking favourable. We're here till Sunday morning. We're going to tidy up the boat as much as we can and finish her off at the marina, Manly Marina, East Coast Marina. away in the morning and clean up what we can, or the rest of what we can, and then dinner with friends on board Sunday night, and then 3 a.m. 0300 hours Monday morning, we're off to Kingaroy. We actually are doing farm sitting in Kingaroy, 2 properties up there, so we'll be up there for a couple of weeks, and we'll send you some videos of the countryside. Beautiful town, Kingaroy. We had properties there, also restaurants. A lot of good friends up that way. Yeah, we're still out at Green Island. Tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, we're going into the marina at East Coast Manly, and we're having guests on board tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night for dinner. So the lovely Admiral, she's made up some dough here, some dough balls, all handmade, with just eggs and flour. That's it, no water. 1 egg per 100 grams of flour, and we're going to make a tray lasagna that'll feed probably 6 people anyway. We're making a seafood lasagna. We'll take you through the process. And but anyway, now what we're doing, we've got this pasta machine, electric. It's on a little inverter in there. It runs it beautifully. So we've cut the dough into small pieces, like so. And then what we're going to square it off, flatten it out, square it off. Very quick process. What we're going to do is take it from, as long as we get square edges, it'll be great. We start at 0 on the machine and end up at 6 on the machine. 6 is being the thinner, and just so you can see your fingertips through the dough, through the pasta. Okay, we're on 0 now. And we go to 1. So what we do now, we just fold it in, so we square off the pasta, so we get nice straight edges like so, and like so. So we got a nice rectangular piece. We're on number 3 at the moment. What I've done now, I'm just finishing off at 5. I'll cut that, and then we'll go to 6. As you can see, you can just see my fingers through the pasta, and that's it. Thank you. Okay, what we're doing now, that pasta that we put through the machine earlier, we boiled up some water, salt in the water, bring it to the boil. Now I'm going to, that size pan, I'll probably put about 3 in, 3 sheets. And this literally only takes a few seconds because it's so thin. It's probably 1 millimeter thick, not even that. Okay guys, so just gently put it in there without burning yourself. Stuck. There's 2 sheets, nice and gentle. sheets. Now, bring it to the boil again, it won't take long. Stir with a wooden spoon, please.
That's it.
That's it. That's it, the boss says. I don't know. A bit hard.
Don't forget it's got to cook again in the sauce.
It's got to cook again in the sauce, correct, but we don't want it to fall apart, of course. Nice and gentle. Right, so use a steel spoon to take them out. Take them out.
You'll have to use both, I don't know.
Yes, I know, darling. Drain. And this stops the cooking process by putting it in the cold water. One. Yeah, well, as soon as you put them in the boiling water, just give them a little bit of a stir so they don't stick. Not much, not pretty gentle. There you go, what's that? Two. And three. There we go. Not stick, nice and fold it out. Drain it and straight into the cold water. Leave it in there till you need it. Thank you. Okay, this is the view from our galley. Well, the upper deck anyway. Nice Saturday morning sail. I've got somebody else who's doing the preparation today. There we go. It's all yours, babe.
Lasagna, start off with a little bit of the seafood velouté in the bottom to make that. Similar to making a bechamel sauce. So start with your butter, 3 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of flour. Cook that off for a minute or two to get rid of the floury taste. And then add about a cup of seafood stock and about 3/4 of a litre of milk. I also added, to give it the red colour, a little bit of tomato paste. So it's basically a bechamel but with seafood stock. Just gives it a bit more flavour. So we're going to do about 6 layers. So again, a little bit of velouté, not much. We want thin layers. Yes, I am using my hands. I'm a old style chef, not a new style. I've already pre-cooked this seafood mix, so I have in there some prawns, calamari, mussels and crab. So a little bit, I've cooked that off in a little bit of butter, a little bit of garlic and some lemon pepper seasoning.
Cheese.
No cheese in the middle. Now traditionally, because this is seafood, it shouldn't have any cheese. Because Italians don't have cheese with their seafood, so if they have marinara, they don't have cheese with that. But I'm Australian, despite having Italian citizenship. I am an Aussie, and I like my cheese. So, to all of Elio's cousins in Italy, sorry. Doesn't look too good as it's coming together, but boy, it tastes good. Remember, not too much sauce in the middle because we want the layers to stay. So just a little bit over the top. More of our seafood mix. This is special. I usually don't make this because it is quite expensive with the cost of the seafood. But we've got some very special friends joining us tomorrow, so they're worth the effort. This is the last layer of seafood then. That gives you an idea about how much you should have on there too, so you don't have it really thick. Finish up with the velouté. A little bit thicker on the top layer, but not too thick. So if I was in Italy, that would be the end of it. It would then go into the oven. Since I'm in Australia, it's getting a little bit of a zhuzh up. I've got 3 cheeses, mozzarella, Gruyere, and a little bit of parmesan. Just gives it a beautiful crust. So sorry to all the Italians, but yes, seafood lasagna with cheese. That's it, in the oven then, 40 minutes. That'll be cooked tomorrow, so I'll put it in the fridge overnight. And then tomorrow in the oven, 160 for about 40 minutes, till it goes nice and brown on top.
There we go, front row seats off Green Island. RQ officials just put these racing buoys, these markers. Yep, just a few minutes ago. What a view. Can't get a better viewing platform. Like I said, front row seats. Beautiful. Don't know what it's made of or what race it is, but she sure looks magnificent. Thanks guys, that's great. Up. Go round. That's it. That's the first lot. Yeah, it looks like this is another class. Yep, definitely another class. Whoops, almost had a mess up. Pretty good manoeuvring there, guys. Looks bloody magnificent, actually. Fantastic. Made my day. That boat looks familiar. Where are you? There. I wonder if that's Spiro's old boat, Westway. Looks very familiar. Well, there goes the spinnakers. Magnificent, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, we pulled up anchor at on Green Island now, 3 hours before high tide now, going into Manly Harbour. Admiral's got her on course. You can see the leads in the distance, and this is our first set of lateral marks, port and starboard, and the leads are just slightly to the left of the water tower up there. Yeah. So even with our boat at 1.5 draft, any time of the year at the lowest tide we can get here. So it's a pretty good harbour to enter. Like I said, for our boat though, at 1.5 draft. There we are, approaching Manly Harbour. Guys fishing off the rock wall there. As soon as you get through here, it's 4 knots. Okay, I'll take the wheel and hand the camera over to, this is the biggest harbour in the Southern Hemisphere, I think. You've got Moreton Bay Trailer Boat Club, Wynnum Manly Yacht Club, RQ and East Coast Marina. Guys are fishing back there. Okay, we've got a speed camera here, guys, on the green label. Speed camera on the green label there. 4 knots is the speed limit. Green label.
We were doing 3 on that. I just filmed.
Okay, I just wanted to show where the camera was.
I just filmed it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, like I said earlier, this is probably the biggest harbour in the Southern Hemisphere. You got, I think, around 3,000 boats here.
In Queensland, or surely not New South Wales?
So we'll have Moreton Bay Trailer Boat Club to our starboard as we go round.
Dead ahead now, is that it? Or?
That's Moreton Bay, yeah. Morning. Cat of Nine Tails, that's been around for a while. Moorings dead ahead. I think our moorings down here to our left somewhere. So we've got East Coast here on our port, RQ over here further port. Morning. Oh yeah, we turn left here, turn to port here. The second moorings house. Hello guys, how are you?
Hi,
welcome! Here we are at East Coast Marina.
Can we get on board?
Get on board. She didn't delete it.
Send it
So then I get it and I'm going, oh, they're not coming. Well, that's what I thought.
I didn't realise it was my own message. Did I?
Because I'm thinking to myself, oh, they don't want it.
Then I went, how come they're both in blue? And then when yours came up, I went, oh, great. Oh, that was my message.
Hello, girls.
Hello.
I'm a YouTuber now. Welcome. Hello, how are you? Come aboard. Come aboard. Why am I taking the video?
So you can cut the voices. And,
How long did you have this in the oven for, babe?
About 2 hours an hour, but it should be 40 minutes.
There you go, guys. This is the seafood lasagna we made yesterday. We actually videoed this yesterday. Yeah, this is the the Admiral and me.
He means the royal we. When he says we, he means me.
So 160 degrees in a normal oven,
180.
at 180 degrees for about 40 minutes.
Yes.
But if you've got a marine oven,
2 hours.
who knows?
Till it's brown.
Say cheese, everyone.
cheese.
Cheese.
On top of the lasagna.
Yeah. Hope you like it.
Actually, it does have cheese on top of the lasagna, and it
Hey?
shouldn't have because it's a no-no for Italians to have.
You can't have cheese
With
on
seafood?
seafood.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the way it is.
If you order marinara,
Buon appetito, everybody.
appetito, as Mia says.
No, he wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of bread.
No. Hang on, you're on video. Don't say anything else.
That was because that was their second navigation.
What do you call this, babe?
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. Chocolate and orange, is it?
Yes.
What do you call this, love?
Very Italian of it, isn't it? That's a chocolate cake, love.
Yeah,
Say hello, Bill.
that movie.
Good evening.
What a wonderful.
And I